Basically,
Yeah, well, again, that coaching program and those are two different things, man. You want to drive to one of them. This piece of content is to drive to this and for this. And then your personal brand, by the way, will expose that you have all of those. What's not measured is not managed. So same thing applies with all these different brands. Okay, so like where companies are made to stand out, that looks cool. Yeah, so what I would do is keep scrolling up, keep going. I'd take that and put it where the get started is. Because when I come here, made stand out, okay, what is IKONIK? And then that right there should say exactly who you are and what you do, and all this is your opportunity. And when it says start, start what? Like, you know, let's do business. Yeah. So that you might want to look at that. But if you move this up, when I read that hero image, that's cool. And then this immediately is what I'm thinking. Who are you? What do you do? And then the whole get started. I mean, you can have those all the way through, or contact us, or inquire, or get a quote. I'd put get a quote, because you're going to have to give them a quote. Yeah. So in other words, your call to action is get a quote.
So yeah, so there's that. Took the sticker idea that you had, and we kind of made a whole fucking idea off of that shit. So remember how you said you want to put the stickers on, stop sign, airport, slap on ass if you wanted to? Well, he had, 18-year-old mind works the way it does. Because, dude, what if we had two girls to open the roof? We had them tan for the whole day. We put an IKONIK sticker on their left butt cheek, and then fucking you take it off the end of the day, and they're branding. Because basically, the tan showed that. I'm like, all right, let's start with one girl. So I asked my fiance, I'm like, let's just have her do it. And she goes, no, I have standards. I'm like, well, we're a crew. And she goes, that's fine. And her and my mom didn't think I could get 20 girls. I think we're at 35 now that want to come up on the roof, and like, we'll never make the decision. I think the positives are coming from it, and the negatives. That's how my mom's always worked.
I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it before I understand what you mean, but I don't want to see your asses.
It'd be funny. So yeah, so basically then after that we would sell them on the t-shirt, the branding, the empowering other women, and the coach side of things.
Again, a brand and a company is two different things. This is a IKONIK Graphics website.
Yep.
It should all be about that.
Okay.
Like you have coaching.
So we're gonna do.
And by the way, this is rhetorical because you just said you did. That they don't have coaching.
No, yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to see nothing about coaching on that.
No.
Now, if you have an IKONIK AF and that's the brand's website, well then one of the things could be, we have a graphics company, we have a coaching company, we have a freaking real estate company, we have an investment company. That would be an IKONIK website, meaning it's just a website that says who you are and what you do.
Okay.
But I'm talking about that company, because that's how you make money, right?
Exactly.
And so that's what you want to do. You want to use your personal brand, build it up, so you can eventually drive business to everything you do. But for now, because that's your company, that's how you make money, right?
Yes.
Then that's what I would do.
Okay.
I wouldn't add graphics and t-shirts and coaching to that.
No.
Because now I'm confused again.
Yeah. Because the coaching, what I was going to do is basically, I had to learn a lot of shit the hard way, and I learned a lot of it from fucking up and listening to your podcast, a lot of other podcasts over the years. So I'm trying to basically do a weekly Zoom call with like kids their age and stuff like that are starting their business around the area. It's like teaching them, hey, this is what not to fucking do, because I fucked up on plenty of this
Hey,
stuff.
so where's that website?
We don't even have that going yet.
How old are you?
25. So, and he's, what are you, 18, 19? Yeah.
Be 19 on
It's funny because to me you're both the same age.
No, that's what everybody says. Yeah, we look the same a little bit.
He's acting like he's grandpa and shit.
That's why. No, but I started doing this shit when I was his age in high school still.
See, what he wants is different than what he wants. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you're marketing to him and they come to the website meant for him, you're losing him. You're gonna be like, this ain't working.
No, yeah.
Well, it's not working because your brand is not aligned. Like, that's why I keep trying to figure out what it is you're trying to do, because to me, I want to make money. So I'm going to build my personal brand and make money. So when you're following me, you're not following Lightspeed. Have you ever seen Lightspeed's website?
No.
It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Although it is me, and I use my brand to drive traffic to Lightspeed on occasion, but I also drive it to other things because I have more than just Lightspeed. So you're like me in that, where you have a lot of things going. I know, but they're all separate. And you need to treat them separately. Now you can use the same guy that does all the websites, the same team that does all the marketing, but they're different businesses.
No,
your coaching business needs its own website.
Yes.
And it can be IKONIK coaching, but it's not IKONIK Graphics. Like, if you want to sell t-shirts, dude, go make a t-shirt website.
Yeah.
You can open up a Shopify right now and drive them there.
No, we were going to, and just the way.
Yeah, but now, and by the way, that can still be iconic t-shirts, but I wouldn't even know by going to your t-shirt company that you have a fucking graphics company. But you could put something there that says, by the way, you want to take your brand to another level. But when I click, now I go to iconic.
That's what you were talking
Yeah.
about. That wasn't you.
Hey, I tell you to slow down because, dude, you talk fast.
Yeah, no,
Like I'm paying attention just to fucking keep up with you. And then when you add in ideas, well, then you're going from here to here to here to that. Pretty soon people go, and they don't say anything like I will.
No, I get you.
People don't say, slow down, bro. I will. Most people go, the fuck is this guy talking about? And then you leave and they're like, what the fuck is that guy even fucking talking about? Slow it down. Get specific, just like what you need to do with your websites. So you're thinking up here, you need to come down here and think about that, and then come back up here and think about all of it. So like, to me, you need multiple websites or landing pages, because again, you don't need a full-blown website to sell t-shirts. You go get a Shopify account and design that bitch. He can do the same thing. And now you have a whole storefront. See, again, dude, you got to get aligned and understand the big picture. Iconic tees. Well, what are those? Those are fucking tees that you don't see everywhere. I got a crooked boner. Fucking my husband has a horse cock. The Trump one fits that. See what I mean? Like, they're iconic. Only iconic tees has this killer shit. And where do you get that? And when I got there, dude, I'd want to see them all. But I don't want to see the fact that you fucking branded a goddamn dumpster. Like, what?
No,
You trying to sell me stickers or a t-shirt? So t-shirt is t-shirt, iconic tees, iconic graphics and wraps. And when I go there, it's all about graphics and wraps. Yeah. When I go to the t-shirt, it's all about t-shirts. You're wanting everybody to see everything. You don't want that. Okay. Because it's confusing. Do you know how many businesses Elon Musk is invested in?
All sorts.
A lot. What do you know him for?
Tesla and fucking go to Mars.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because he don't have a website that shows everything he fucking does.
Yeah.
When you go to Tesla, it's all about Tesla. It doesn't talk about going to Mars either. And you go to SpaceX, it's all about SpaceX. So you want to emulate the same thing. Every time I see a shirt on this website, it confuses me. Like,
kind of throws you off.
And it has nothing to do with that whole entire thing. That has something to do with your political views. Okay. That's all it does. So again, a t-shirt though, that does fit. So just go slap up a Shopify store, make it look badass. It's iconic tees and yada yada. But again, I mean, it is iconic. And like I said, like asses, when you were, I saw you mention it something, but again, you were talking way too fucking fast. I was like, what? Okay, I think what he said is they're gonna slap some stickers on the butts of girls and they're having a fucking bikini contest. What happened?
So the video is just strictly just gonna be them all lined up on the roof with an iconic sticker on their ass. And then at the end of the day, it's gonna come back through and then rip the sticker off. It's all gonna be tanned, because like they're tan all day, so like, it'll be white underneath there and shit. And then it'll be slapped on there, and then you'll go to the last one, you'll zoom in, and you'll zoom out, and then based after that, you'll sell them. Because any guy that's going through their gay...
Who's going to zoom in?
Well, the camera. What I'm saying is it goes through the line, they don't even show their faces. You're the last girl, you'll zoom in there on the sticker, and you'll zoom out, and then it'll be fucking my happy ass, turn around, like what the fuck you looking at real quick. And then based after that, selling them. Because you're gay, male, straight, female, what the fuck you want to call it. You're going through Instagram, Facebook, you see a bunch of asses lined up on the roof. You're going to stop just for a second and see what it is. And then they're going to keep watching.
Yeah, I mean, if you do that right, that's a cool video if you do it right. What you're trying to say with that is businesses should buy these stickers.
Yes.
So fans and customers and employees and all these different people can go slap your sticker all over town. You can even, again, I mean, like if I ran a campaign, let's say I give out 10 grand, to whoever puts out the most stickers. I don't know how to track it, but as an example. Dude, I would love to have Lightspeed stickers slapped all over the place. Where? I don't give a fuck. Stop signs, fucking telephone poles, fucking 7-Eleven payphones. I don't give a shit. Gas stations, like slap these bitches everywhere. Well, so the slap. So when I think of the asses, an iconic ass, whack. And then when I move my hand, like I see a beautiful ass and then I see a hand go, and I smack an IKONIK sticker on her ass. How in the video is that, what's that gonna show me?
It goes across, and then after that, we're gonna get them introduced, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna fucking sell it after that, but then I'm gonna
Sell
figure
what?
out the branding, IKONIK, and then doing the coaching program as well. And then,
Well, again, that coaching program and those asses are two different things, man.
yeah, but what I'm saying is you get their attention there, and then after that, you teach them, and then you
I
show
know,
them behind
but well, then you're just talking about a marketing campaign.
to an extent.
I know,
but-
so you can do a marketing campaign for coaching with the asses,
Yes.
and then the sticker and the
I guess
tan lines, that
realistically-
don't mean nothing.
Okay.
But that tan line and the sticker means more about if I can get your company to stand out.
Yeah.
You could run to get people for that is to run an IKONIK ass contest. Like we're looking
Well,
for
we go wild with it.
we're looking for the nicest, most iconic ass in the country. Send in a fucking snapshot of your ass.
Big, but it's not that big.
We've
I know,
got a
but-
couple roast across it.
I know, but like for example, $10,000. This is just marketing, but $10,000 IKONIK ass contest. Women from all over the fucking world be sending in pictures of their ass to win $10,000, which you would make her the IKONIK ass. Now it could be, you know, the first IKONIK ass, because now you can run IKONIK ass contest all day long. Dude, but that in and of itself could go big and viral. You know, if I would say, listen, let's get that, because that's where your money's coming from now. Let's get that pumping, let's get that perfected, let's get that dialed in, and let me start making content to drive that. And again, you should separate them. Get all of your brands across the top of a line. Not brands, even though IKONIK is the brand, all of these products, right? Across, you know, t-shirts. I want to sell t-shirts. I love making these. These are funny, awesome, good. IKONIK tees. Boom, that's a company. That's a brand. You could sell that all by itself one day, stand alone. Then boom, let's get this, let's get this, let's get this. So now they're all across. Okay, so when you do a video, which one is it driving towards? If you're like all of them, no, don't do that. You want to drive to one of them. This piece of content is to drive to this and for this. Even though it may be the same theme across the board, like we do nice ass, or we do the IKONIK ass and for all of them, but this is IKONIK ass t-shirts, this is IKONIK ass graphics, et cetera, et cetera. Does that make sense? Because you just need to get like focus and organization.
Yes.
To where now when you're thinking about something, someone can say, for which one? T-shirts. Oh yeah, I got you. Boom, boom, boom. And then you can see if it matches or not.
Okay.
But again, you want to do the same thing with
Yeah.
those teams.
Yeah.
You can use them for all,
That's
but
what
make
we're-
sure that there's focus.
There's focus, yeah.
I want to work for you. Doing what? Making graphics. For what? For all of my brands. Perfect.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's up here. I can do that. But you have to silo these
I
entities.
100% I get that. So like,
And then your personal brand, by the way, will expose that you have all of them.
Yes.
So a personal brand, like right now, people don't realize I'll lend you money, but you know, if you follow me long enough, you'll see that I will. Go to Real Money Lending. Whatever you got going up there looks good, it works. It's like you got a little creative space. It looks like
Yeah.
there's pillars and there's cool shit, and it's
it's
like,
a cool spot for.
it looks cool. Like, dude, you guys make me want to come out to Delphi and hang out with you. And that's good. That's what you want.
Yeah.
But again, if your target's youngsters, well, then fucking target youngsters. Fuck the old guys.
Yeah.
If you're going to target both, well, make sure the old guys go to the old guys, or me and him ain't going to like it. Then you make sure the youngsters go to the youngsters. Because if the youngsters figure out, oh shit, this old fuckers too are doing this, then they ain't going to want to do it as much. So again, it's just the same concept is you have to be, because when you're speaking to everybody, you're speaking to nobody. You know that rule?
Yes.
Like if you manage nothing, nothing grows. You have to inspect what you expect. You have to measure what you have to measure it if you want to manage it. What's not measured is not managed. So same thing applies with all these different brands. IKONIK Graphics, you're looking for people to come and bring you opportunities to, you know, wrap their cars, wrap their walls, and what else? So when I go there, that's what I want to see.
that instantly.
Yeah, you guys, we make your company stand out. We can wrap your cars. Boom, look at my cars. Look at all the cars. We can wrap fucking empty walls. We can wrap empty buildings. We can put up billboards. We can make you fucking stickers. We can do trash cans. We can do boom, boom, boom. Get a quote or contact us to get a free design consultation, you know?
Yep.
And then somebody answers, what can I help you with? Yeah, I'm a company. Well, what do you do? Blah, 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 blah. And that's where you get all excited. You come in, blah, 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 and they'll be like, sold. See what I'm saying?
Yep, I get you.
But if you start saying, and we can get you t-shirts, and not only that, I can coach you if you guys need any coaching.
See, I
And
know
you know,
what
all
you
of a sudden people are gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
Now you feel like a scam.
No,
You feel like one of those fuckers at the mall that say, you wanna watch? And you go, no, and how about a pen?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
An apparel company, to make any real money, it's gotta go big. You know, you gotta freaking go send all your shit, and it's not like that. That to me is funny, because if I stumbled across that website, and you could, you know, make millions selling t-shirts if you do them right.
Yeah.
And it's an easy Instagram thing with a funny t-shirt, iconic tees. I click a button, boom, I go to the website and I see 100 different creative, funny, fucking good idea t-shirts, cool t-shirts, iconic t-shirts. Dude, I might buy a couple t-shirts all day long. And next thing you know, you got fucking, your t-shirts are making you more than graphics, and you're like, fuck, let someone run that graphics bullshit. I'm into t-shirts. So again, to me, it's like IKONIK just happens to be your brand. It's not the brand you're trying to get everybody to buy. You're trying to get everybody to buy from.
Yes.
See the difference?
Nope, yep.
So again, I mean, if you have an IKONIK t-shirt, hey, I'd throw it out there. Why? Just like my Lightspeed shirts. See?
Just have it on there.
My thing's black on black. Do you know how many customers that I have that call me and say, hey, can you send me some more of those shirts?
I saw Nick wearing yours on his podcast the other day.
Yeah, Andy Frisell, Ed Milet, a lot of these guys are wearing my real shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because it says real. They can identify with real. It doesn't say Brad Lee, or they would not have it on, trust me. And it's not my brand, even though it is. It's a word. That's why they're wearing it, because they can identify with it.
Yep.
So IKONIK, to me, means like, you know, top notch, iconic. My point is like Instagram's IKONIK as an Instagram channel. Again, IKONIK what? IKONIK Graphics. It should have its own website, and it's talking about graphics and why you should have it, and the videos on it are why businesses win because of this, and da 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 da. Just all it does is drive towards the graphics. And then you would have another Instagram account for the IKONIK tees, and you have another one for anything else you develop. You don't ever have one that does them all.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense. You don't see anything on Lightspeed about money lending.
You're right. No, I know. I got all that.
So, but if you go to bradlee.com, you can see the companies that I'm involved with. So now you see me on personal branding, I say go to bradlee.com. But that's your personal website.
Okay.
Can't blend them. Or you shouldn't. You can. You did. I know, but if I go to a YouTube channel and it's called IKONIK Lifestyle, and I see you guys playing baseball, and then I see you, what else do I see?
I've seen us doing a bunch of random shit.
Bunch of random shit. If that channel's purpose is to gain subscribers through crazy lifestyle videos, well, number one, that's a full-time job too. Now you need to be out fucking doing that. Who's running all these businesses? Like Mr. Beast, he spends a lot of money and a lot of time making one video. But it works. Why?
Yeah.
Well, because dude, he's got 1 billion subscribers.
I've just been trying to do it like you do it.
But his goal is to get subscribers.
Yes.
And now what does he do? He can fucking start a hamburger company.
Yeah.
He can start a t-shirt company. He can sell more t-shirts than you could possibly imagine. Boom. So all the content now, again, we're focused. All the content in that realm is lifestyle. That's the key with the personal, is where I was driving. You are the content there.
Yeah.
You need to post 3 to 4 times every single day on social media. But you're kind of doing what I did here, is I built my personal brand. Like he, you know, costs money every month.
Yeah.
Works for Lightspeed, but he's filming for my personal brand.
Yes.
Because my personal brand drives people back to Lightspeed. You can use those teams for all of your companies, but you still need a marketing plan for graphics. You need a marketing plan for t-shirts. You need a marketing plan for coaching.
I get you 100% on that.
And if you're coaching, what is that? A weekly call. Now, if I were you, this is content too. You doing those coaching calls? So I'd have cameras on me doing it in real life, and of course the recording of the Zoom itself, and then blended, you can make some cool shit with that to advertise what? The graphics? No, the coaching. Like if you just love the IKONIK ass promotion, which bucket would that fall in? You'd have to film 4 different versions for 4 different reasons, and that would change what each one of them did.
Yeah.
So that's.
I want to do it behind the scenes, because
The behind the scenes is what you're doing. I don't see a return specifically, unless you're trying to sell stickers.
There and I got them all signed up for the coaching program. That's $100
Well, yeah.
a month.
Well, if that's your goal, yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Like when you see sometimes ads on Super Bowl commercials, and it doesn't say anything. It's just an ad that is funny, and like what are those? What's the purpose of that? It's branding. They just want you to know their name. They didn't try to sell you anything.
No, yeah.
Well, that's very expensive. I don't know how much money you got, but I wouldn't worry about that yet.
No.
And so these ass things sound a little bit like that. Like, oh, that's clever, that's cute, but like, what's how you monetizing the ass video? But someone has to pay for it all, or it ain't gonna last. So focus it. And so now all the fun shit you're doing, a little more focused, is now generating money to fuel and continue the fun. Otherwise, the fun's gonna end. How many companies were called today to advertise and use the graphics company? How many calls did we make today to companies introducing ourselves and seeing if they want to do business? So now let's add in the rest of the shit that companies do.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to grow that company, dude, I would say you need salespeople.
Yeah.
Doing what? Knocking on doors, introducing IKONIK locally. They're in Delphi, dude, knock on some fucking doors, shake some damn hands. Expand though a little bit. Like there's people in Chicago never heard of you, bro. And you knock on their door, I bet you anything, I could go to Chicago right now, spend a week without any advertising and bring back business for IKONIK.
Yeah.
But that's called a salesperson. 1099, commission only salesperson. How many do you have? Let's scale it.
So, yeah.
Like now use your personal brand and your social media, turn those nice ass girls into 1099 salespeople selling the graphics. By the way, that'd be another thing. Like, you know, when they come out here to let me film their asses, dude, I'm gonna give them a job, because dude, nothing's better than a nice ass salesperson. Like what you need is a camera filming you being you, because what most people do is they try to create content. Now, creating content is different. When I saw you on the fucking roof doing that's creating content.
That's different.
Where's the content? Like this is what I'm talking about, is not content. You're not creating content right now.
It's just being authentic.
You're documenting. This is what you want to do all day for your personal brand. You want to document. It doesn't take a lot of time. Why? Because you're doing it anyway. You're on the phone talking to the girls, getting the ass. You know, he came in and you're pissed off and you guys are talking about some bullshit. Dude, that may be the shit that goes viral on your personal brand that fucking draws in 1 million people. It was you and him talking about something that had nothing to do with nothing. And that's the one that went viral. And that's the one that made you fucking famous. And that's the one that got you millions of followers. And then the millions of followers find out you have t-shirts and you have all this other shit. So a personal brand is that. So most people are making the mistake of trying to create content all day long. And you can't make enough content unless you're doing it full time. And if you're doing it full fucking time, dude, then how are you building these businesses? So guess what? Let somebody film you building these businesses. If I go to your page and I look at a post and I don't see a headline, a hook, or subtitles, I got to see them all. So what's the headline? If I look and there's no headline, it's just you on the roof. Well, keep in mind, people are scrolling silent, dude. I'm gonna go right by you on the roof. Some dude talking on a roof next. Because dude, you gotta slow down and think. Like conceptually, you guys got good shit, but now you have to go, breathe. Okay, again, that's a funny thing. What's the purpose of that? Was it to sell t-shirts? Okay, so again, you, especially you should have said, dude, you didn't make no fucking sense. Do it again. And think about what the purpose is. What's the purpose? Well, I want to sell some fucking t-shirts with a funny ad. Okay, good. Now redo that, and I'll bet you you'd hit the mark a lot better. And you want to try and hit some sort of virality. So the hook in the headline needs to make me click it, like I fell off a roof because of Joe Biden. But again, number one thing, you're coachable. Okay, you take what I say and then you go execute. So that's good though. I mean, because dude, I'm telling you, it's not an overnight thing. You'll start getting it a little bit more, then you start to realize. And then when you're coaching people, you'll be able to take exactly what I shared with you and share it with them. And you know, it's valuable shit because it is true. Go put it on a board, right? And you know, have a silo, like boom, there's graphics. What are we doing for that today? And by the way, dude, they're all businesses. You need to treat them like that. Like, who's out working on the business today? Because all these ideas and videos on the top of the roof, they're not all that. Like, every day, somebody needs to be focused on the graphics company. Or shut it down. Like, what are you doing? Well, you know, just in case, you know, I don't care. Okay, well then do what you're doing, because that's what it is. It's like, you know, if they call, they call. No, dude, you want to build that business. I need 1099 sales guys. People say, I can't afford them. Dude, good salespeople don't cost you money. Okay, they make you money. To build a personal brand, you just need to post 3 to 4 times a day on social media, all 6 channels. That's a lot of content, dude. And there are different formats. YouTube doesn't like the little quick shit. They want the longer form. They want to see, you know, and by the way, it takes him longer to edit our trip to Vegas, which this would be a part of. Why? Because this ain't all you did. You flew in. I saw you guys on the airplanes having fun, right? Then you flew in. I didn't know you were coming here. I forgot you were coming here. And then you're going to go to his event tomorrow. You're going to talk to people. There's reasons and purposes. You're documenting. You're going to go to lunch. You're going to go to dinner. They're going to tell you to turn the camera off. You might pull a fucking slot machine. Whatever it is you do, you get all that. And then when you get back, you can make the micro content for Instagram. Then you can make the long form for YouTube. Then you can repurpose some of it if you get creative and think, oh, we'll use that to sell t-shirts. The difference is the call to action. But, you know, this whole thing started with personal branding, even though I'm kind of coaching you on business. But the personal brand is simple. If the formula is simple, you need to be the content. Quit trying to make it and be it. You are the content. Your friends, family, everything, your dog, they're all fucking part of the movie. Why? Because, dude, they're part of you. It's your life. So you film all that shit, and then when someone goes into edit, they're editing for your personal brand. And they don't need to confuse it with, well, how do we sell fucking stickers that way? You don't. You sell you. So again, I've done it with Andy Elliott. I've done it with Grant Cardone. I've watched 25 different people go from not known to fucking, they're going. Yeah. Plus, dude, I'm going to put you on my podcast. So that'll get you a lot of business. So what I don't want to do is put him on there and then they go here and they're fucking confused and they go there and they just scroll by and you lose opportunity. Let's drive revenue. So get at least the graphics website dialed in, you know, clean it up to where there's no confusion. Throw it to him and say, hey, pretend you don't know us. What would you think? If he's like, yeah, I think you're a fucking graphics company with some kick-ass ideas. Boom. Now let's drive some traffic to that business. Meanwhile, I'd look for some 1099 hot shots, you know? Because what you want, dude, is 10 people every day out asking people to do business with your company and your social media and your marketing and their outreach and that company will blow up because it's making money, dude, on accident with just word of mouth. That's how this place all got built, word of mouth. If you look at Grant Cardone's system down here, it says powered by Lightspeed. Click it, comes to my website. I know what you did. I know it works. But dude, if I'd have been marketing this place the whole time, I'd already be $1 billion fucking company. I sat around and just dealt with the fucking traffic that came. I didn't fucking do anything. Like, that's why oh, you work so hard. I'm like, fuck, dude, I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? My little, and by the way, you know what I made it do? Every like couple of seconds, the logo would gleam. So yeah, so if you didn't notice it, I made sure you did. And they would call me and they'd go, dude, why does it have to, can you take your name off? I said, no. Then he said, well, does it have to fucking gleam every 5 seconds? I said, yes.
Oh yeah, I did the same shit with the logo, so.
I gotta go to this next meeting. You guys have fun while you're in town.
Thank you, sir.
Can't wait to have you on the pod. Nice to meet you guys, man.